How does the cultural heritage of your country influence contemporary societal norms and values? And in what ways has globalization affected this dynamic?
The cultural heritage of my country deeply influences contemporary societal norms and values, serving as a foundational element that shapes our collective identity. Traditional customs, celebrations, and family structures continue to play a vital role in everyday life, instilling a sense of continuity and belonging. However, globalization has introduced a dual dynamic. On one hand, it has fostered openness, encouraging the adoption of new ideas and practices that have diversified our societal fabric. On the other hand, this influx of external influences has sometimes led to a dilution of traditional values, as younger generations increasingly embrace global trends. The tension between preserving heritage and embracing modernization is palpable, creating a constantly evolving cultural landscape that reflects both pride in our roots and the inevitability of change.
What are the most significant environmental challenges facing your country today, and how is your government addressing these issues through policy and innovation?
My country faces several pressing environmental challenges, chief among them being air and water pollution, deforestation, and the impacts of climate change. Rapid industrialization and urbanization have exacerbated these issues, leading to declining air quality and shrinking green spaces. In response, the government has implemented a range of policies aimed at mitigating environmental degradation, such as stricter emissions, regulations, incentives for renewable energy adoption, and nationwide reforestation programs. Additionally, there has been a push towards innovation in sustainable technologies, including the development of smart cities and investment in green infrastructure. While progress has been made, the effectiveness of these initiatives often hinges on the enforcement of regulations and the active participation of the public, which remains a critical challenge.
In what ways has the historical trajectory of your country shaped its current political and economic landscape, particularly in relation to its position on the global stage?
The historical trajectory of my country has profoundly influenced its current political and economic landscape. A complex history of colonization, conflict, and subsequent independence has fostered a resilient national identity and a desire for self-determination. Economically, past policies of protectionism have given way to more open market strategies, enabling the country to become a significant player in global trade. Politically, the experience of past governance struggles has shaped a system that emphasizes stability and gradual reform, often prioritizing national sovereignty over international influence. This historical context explains the country's cautious yet increasingly assertive role on the global stage, where it seeks to balance economic ambitions with the preservation of its cultural and political autonomy.
How does the education system in your country prepare the younger generation to meet future challenges? And what reforms, if any, are being discussed to enhance its effectiveness?
The education system in my country plays a pivotal role in equipping the younger generation with the skills needed to navigate future challenges. Emphasis is placed on foundational knowledge in science, technology, and mathematics, as well as critical thinking and problem-solving abilities. However, the system has been critiqued for its heavy focus on rote learning and standardized testing, which can stifle creativity and innovation. In response, there are ongoing discussions about reforms that aim to modernize the curriculum, integrating digital literacy, soft skills, and more personalized learning approaches. Efforts are also being made to address disparities in educational access and quality between urban and rural areas, with a focus on creating a more inclusive and adaptable education system that better prepares students for an increasingly complex world.
What role does traditional art, music, and literature play in your country's identity? And how are these cultural expressions being preserved or transformed in the modern era?
Traditional art, music, and literature are integral to my country's national identity, serving as a repository of cultural memory and a medium for expressing collective values and historical narratives. These cultural expressions continue to be celebrated through festivals, museums, and educational programs, highlighting their enduring relevance. However, in the modern era, there has been a noticeable shift as these traditional forms are reinterpreted through contemporary lenses, blending old and new elements. Digital platforms have also played a crucial role in the preservation and transformation of these traditions, allowing for broader dissemination and engagement, especially among younger generations. While this evolution keeps cultural expressions vibrant and relevant, it also poses the challenge of maintaining authenticity in the face of commercialization and global influences.